The Ultimate Fighter is a very important part of the UFC. It's where we groom all the next up-and-coming talent. So this season, the weight classes are going to be 185 pounds and 205 pounds, which is middleweight and light heavyweight. They're going to fight their way into the house. 16 guys will make it. 8 205-pounders, 8 185-pounders. They will live together, train together, and 2 in each weight class will make it to the live finale here in Las Vegas to fight for a 6-figure contract with the UFC. And the winning fighter and the winning coach both get Harley-Davidson motorcycles. The coaches are BJ Penn and Frankie Edgar, 2 former world champions. Frankie Edgar is a guy who many people believed should have fought at 145 pounds, but didn't, fought at 155 pounds, and beat everybody, including BJ Penn twice. This kid went from being a one-dimensional wrestler to having some of the best hands and knockouts and you know, toe-to-toe wars. BJ Penn is one of the legends of the sport. He basically built the 155-pound division in the UFC, and he had a world championship at 170 pounds and a world championship at 155 pounds. BJ coached season 5 of The Ultimate Fighter. You know, BJ just made the whole thing crazy. I mean, anything is possible with BJ. So BJ called me and said, I want another shot at Frankie Edgar. I shouldn't have lost to him once, let alone twice, and I want this shot. And I called Frankie Edgar, and Frankie Edgar said I would love to give him that opportunity again. I will fight BJ and I will coach against him. So I think there might be some tension the first day, but other than that, I think they both respect each other.
What's up, man?
What's up, Frankie? How you doing?
Good.
So what, man? One more time?
One more time.
One more time. Number 3.
Yeah.
Thanks for the opportunity.
You got it, man.
Thanks a lot, Frankie.
You got it. No, just make, you know, gave it to me, you know, it's only right.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. Me and Frankie, it's not too bad of a relationship, you know. I mean, I'm not really his close friend because he did beat me twice, and I know he represents, you know, somebody that I gotta get past. On the other side, he's a nice guy. It's hard to hate him. These guys, it's just so,
You know, what's funny is I tried out for the show you coached.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing. Unbelievable.
You know, he's cool, I'm cool. We always had a respect for each other. Not much trash talking, you know, just two competitive guys that want the same thing, and I think it kind of holds true here as well.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so very much for allowing us to do the things that we love to do, Lord, being mixed martial artists.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck, guys. The show is huge. I mean, if there was ever a time to just say, forget this, I'm not losing today, today's that day for them.
Big dude.
You ready? Ready. Do it.
Big dude. Yeah. Oh, big kick to the stomach.
Come on.
Damn, dude. His head snapped that ground.
That's his mom.
Tough to have your parents around. This is the hurting game. This is the hurting game.
True.
We know what it is.
Especially your mom.
That's why coaches are so hard on their guys, because they don't want to see them get hurt. You know?
Yeah, especially your mom. Having your mom sitting ringside is tough to do. Listen, it's great when you're the dude knocking people out, but when you're the one that gets clipped,
It's business.
Yes, very.
Hey, that's the first one, not the last one. I promise that.
Daniel Spawn versus Tyler King. Basically, they come out, Spawn kicks him to the body. King starts charging him and throwing punches. He hits him with a huge right hand. This guy is so big and lands directly on his face.
That was one of the nastiest knockouts I've ever seen in my life, especially being cage side when he hit him with that overhand right. King was 6'6", and he fell like he was 6'6". I never seen someone's head fall off the mat that hard. It was pretty devastating.
I'm seriously trying to destroy this guy.
He committed. He stayed committed.
Whoa, he stayed committed on that. Oh, wow.
Look at this.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. It's over. It's over. It's over. He's the real deal, man, this guy. I like how he comes with unorthodox because all the
he's doing like real wrestling moves, like
Petersons, and like you said, when he followed through with that.
Good job, brother.
That was good. You be my uncle?
And I want to make my Heavenly Father proud in all things that I do.
Let's go, Todd. You got this, babe.
I can't lose twice, man. This is really down to the nut cut for me.
Christ. Oh, there's the That's me.
Fight back! Fight back! Keep breathing, Dropper. Face him, face him, face him. Yes, yes. Nice. Get your head. Get your head. Posture, posture, posture. Don't tell his head, Todd.
Holy.
Hey, I never got my ass beat before. First time. I'm not going home!
Kuhn is whooping his ass the entire fight.
Oh, there it's over.
Whooping his ass to the point where he actually starts to celebrate, puts his hands up and starts to celebrate, and the ref doesn't stop the fight. The fight continues, and Kuhn falls into an armbar. Doesn't get out of it and gets submitted. Loses again and doesn't make it into the house.
Yeah, you do. Well done, man. You got it. How's my last shot? No, you're not done, dude. Yeah, I'm tough at that.
Advancing to the house, we have TKO, Todd Monaghan.
Armbar.
So the kid over there, every opponent we had for this guy kept getting hurt, didn't make weight, all kinds of crazy. So he got a bye.
This kid, Cahal, is actually getting a bye into the house. So there won't be 16 fights, there'll be 15 fights. And he gets to sit back, relax, and basically evaluate all the fighters just like the coaches are.
It's never happened ever in UFC history. The Ultimate Fighter history.
It was a weird feeling. It was kind of a little bit bittersweet. Like I'm ready to go, I'm ready to fight, and it's what I love to do. But at the same time, it was nice to be told I'm into the house and I'm through to the next stage.
I'm the youngest of 10 kids. We came to America from Russia. Now we all live in Philadelphia.
This dude's a kickboxer with jiu-jitsu.
I don't mind working. I love working. I like getting a workout while I'm there. But really not my end-all goal. I want to be a fighter.
Set him out and punish him first. Catch him down! Hey, don't get so high!
Don't roll. Don't roll on your back. You gotta stay on top.
You got it?
This guy is good, man.
Stop, stop, stop!
I think Berzon is a tough guy.
Yes, sir.
He showed great striking. When he got on top, he showed, technical jiu-jitsu. I think he's a guy you got to watch out for.
Winner by submission victory and moving in the house, Anton Berzon.
Hold up. Yo!
My brother is a huge fight fan. He loves it since I was a kid. I remember him talking about Tito Ortiz and all Chuck Liddell and those guys before I knew what fighting was. What's up, man? My father having a roofing company is definitely a huge factor in where my work ethic comes from. We never really had time as a kid to play. It was work, 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 do your homework, come back to work.
So what happens after tomorrow?
I either win and move into the house, or I lose and move on back home.
Be on the flight.
One
way or the other, you'll be in a house, right?
Somewhere, I'll be somewhere.
Let's go, let's go.
This is my one shot, you know, so I feel like this is the most important day of my life.
Wait, are you ready, Kelly? Are you ready, Corey? Fight!
Anderson versus Undinson was a great fight. I think they were probably the two closely matched fights at the light heavyweight. Undinson came out strong in that first round, was getting takedown after takedown.
Oh, good takedown, good takedown.
There you go.
Second round, I think it wore on him a little bit. Anderson started getting his range. You can tell his cardio was, I think, the difference in that fight, and he was able to, you know, pour it on and win that fight.
This dude's tired.
Moving on to the house, win by unanimous decision, Corey Anderson.
I was born in France, and I always dream about doing something in mixed martial art or martial art. But MMA is still illegal in France, so I had to do a move and go somewhere else to practice my passion. I took a choice to move to Montreal and join the TriStar team with David Loiseau and Georges St-Pierre. This moment, everything changed. No fear, no doubt, no more question at all. I see the light at the end, and this light is the octagon, and so I just step in and I change. In the cage, I'm a different man.
Ready, bud? Ready? Here we go. Fight!
He's got it right there. Oh, good.
I think he just got kicked in the nuts, too.
Oh, did he catch him? Knees. Where's your knees? Where's your knees? Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him with that one. He hurt him with that knee. Oh, what the hell was that? That sounded like it hit him, right? Yeah.
It sucks to see one of these guys leave.
Yeah, they would have been in the final. I was thinking that, too. That was a close round right there.
Yeah, that's a tough round to score.
Close fight, you got an edge. You want it bad? Yeah. You got to win this round. Listen to me. You're touching him. Breathe. You're touching him.
Oh! Man, this is a real fight. This is a great fight. Oh! Some new blood, the new breed coming through.
I mean, if anybody gets hurt, you guys would both want this dude to be an ultimate, right?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Hurt him, too.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So, if they scored the way you two scored, we're going to round 3.
Chris.
Guys, we're going to a third round. Going to a third round. Going to a third round, gentlemen. Fight!
He's hurt. That's the end of it.
No, Mike wants out. Yeah.
No, look at him.
No, he's still going.
What a tough dude, man.
Oh, he's got his leg.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh, damn, did you see that bend backwards?
I wonder if he can stand. Oh, we're gonna find out right now.
Stop that!
War. Wow. What a war. Good fight. Nordine Taleb versus Mike King.
Hands up, kid. Oh, did he catch him?
Awesome fight. Absolute war from the beginning to the end.
It was almost like a championship fight I was watching. It was awesome. It was back and forth brawl. Wow. Flying knee now.
That sucks to see one of these guys leave.
Hats off to both guys, amazing competitors.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
King got rocked in the third round.
That's the end of it.
So I thought it was it. I thought Talib was gonna be the winner, but King reversed him, almost hit him with a knee bar with no hands, which is pretty crazy.
Oh my God!
I wish they matched him up with different guys, you know, because I think both those guys deserve to be in the house.
Okay, winner, moving into the house. Blue corner, Mike King.
Gentlemen, congratulations. Great job. Really happy for you guys. So basically, Cahal,
Yeah.
unfortunately, you didn't get to show the coaches today what you've got, but you made it into the house with no bangs, no bruises, no injuries. Congratulations.
The lucky Irishman.
Yeah. The luck of the Irish for both of them. Yeah. So the fight of the season gets $25,000 each. Knockout of the season gets $25,000. And submission of the season gets $25,000. The winner of this season and the winning coach will receive a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, too. All right? So now we're going to pick teams.
First pick is going to be Corey Anderson.
We picked Corey Anderson first. You know, my coaches were just extremely impressed with him. He showed great conditioning, which I think that's going to be a big part of the show. So, you know, that was a big basis for our decision.
All right, BJ, his first pick was a 205-pounder. You have to pick a 205-pounder. Who's your first pick?
Anton, you gonna win the Ultimate Fighter?
Yes, sir.
They want me to choose you. You gonna win the Ultimate Fighter? Let's go, boss. Let's go.
Guys, congratulations on making it this far. Welcome to the Ultimate Fighter. Yeah. Have a good night.
We'll be with our team, you guys be with your team.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Makes sense.
So we don't gotta do all this.
Check it out. There.
Check this out. Oh, check out the pool.
Hey, boss. Stop walking.
It felt awesome walking through those doors for the first time in the UFC house. You know, I've been watching all 18 seasons before this, and when you finally get there, you're like, whoa, you know, it's something else, man, something else.
Yeah, we're good. Awesome. Now this is the colored room, but we're gonna let you stay with us, all right?
No, it's pretty cool.
Still hasn't really set in the fact that I'm going to be here for the next 6 weeks and that I'm going to be around the best coaches, the best training. I'm just really excited.
Welcome to this house, dude. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Get him on Penn's team, that's awesome, you know, he's BJ Penn, man, he's a legend. You know, I don't know what kind of coach he is, you know, I don't know him on a personal level, I don't know how he articulates things, but as a fighter, man, I like him. He's as tough as they come.
This is the future. This is the future of mixed martial arts.
Could be.
I feel excited to come back to coach again, and I feel like I got a lot of experience from doing it the first time. I want everybody to be realistic with their weaknesses, what holes they gotta close. This is mixed martial arts. The show is huge. All you gotta do is step up and really want it, and hopefully get places that you wanna go. Let's go to there. Yeah. My first assistant coach is Andre Pederneiras, trainer of UFC champions Jose Aldo, Renan Barão, and so many more champions.
They got 6 weeks.
That's a lot of time, huh? Jason Perillo, he's coached me for a long time. We won a world title together. Force the guy to what you want. Everybody knows Coleman's gonna shoot the double. Can they stop it? Huh, Coley? Can they stop it? Mark the Hammer Coleman, UFC Hall of Fame, 3-time champion. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Scoot right outside door. Scoot right out. Me and BJ Penn have been friends for a long time. He asked me to come out and be his wrestling coach on Tough 19, and I'm just ecstatic about the whole thing.
Who knows what's going to happen? Okay? Make that space.
Got some great coaches here, and they're looking to make the guys on the team as good as they can, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to make sure I come out of this competition better than I came into it.
I just look at all the guys, they're all young in the sport, you know, and they all want to make something of themselves, and this is really their shot.
1, 2, 3.
Nice job, fellas. Nice job, nice job, nice job.
BJ, you know, it's his second time doing Ultimate Fighter. It's my first. You know, we have history. We fought twice for the title back in 2010. So, you know, I'm looking forward to coaching against him.
You guys were in some close fights, evenly matched fights, and you willed your way to get through. And that's what this house is going to be. It's 6 weeks. You're going to fight a lot. It's mental toughness is what's going to get you to the show and get you to the top to win. You can't just be like, I'm tough today. I'm going to be tough today. You'll be tough every single day because then no matter what, that's habit forming. All right? So let's get jogging. Just follow the lead.
To be a person that tried out for the show, didn't make it, and now come back as a coach, I think it just shows a little testament to my persistence and the type of person I am. And that's just something I want to convey to these guys. The weigh-in was intense. They got in each other's face. I think our team started screaming Viva Mexico at one point, and their team was screaming something about Ireland. And 2 nations going at it.
Can we get some work, fellas? Hey, guys, Master Renzo Gracie. I don't have to say anything about him.
Master Renzo technically knows everything about this game. He's been in the game before the UFC's been around. So, you know, he's like the godfather of all this.
I've been training with Frank for a long time and been helping him to improve his jiu-jitsu. And I was very impressed today when I got here to the UFC gym, and these boys really know what they're doing, and they're very solid jiu-jitsu, good striking, beautiful wrestling. You know, it's a pleasure to work with professionals like that. Position, yes. Get your hand in. Push. There, yes. All right. Walk that way. Walk the other way now. Walk the other way. No. I want you walking that way, and then when you pull him, hit the elbow. Yes.
Getting to work with Renzo Gracie has been one of my highlights of being here. Just getting to talk to him.
I put the frame. I bridge to the side. Look at this now. When I come back, I keep the frame and my hip is out. Knees in, he's right back in guard.
Well, Renzo's just being Renzo, man. He's a very inspirational person. Anytime he speaks, these guys should listen because it's beneficial to him. And obviously the technique he shows is world class. I don't think there's a position in the world that Renzo doesn't have a million things for. So these guys are lucky.
Renzo on 3. 1, 2, 3. Renzo!
Well, thank you guys. Thank you for
great stuff.
Really.
Team Penn, congratulations on your win. You're in control. Pick the next fight.
Okay, next we got coming up is Tim the South Jersey Strangler Williams.
Let's go, Timbo.
Versus Diego Lima. He chose this fight because Tim has more size and he can wear Diego down, and Tim is just a cardio machine, and I think that's what's going to be the story of the fight.
He would have stood up his hand when it got broke. It would have been the space.
Yeah. I would have played the same game.
Did he stand up? Was he returning fire?
Like one. He barely. One punch. Not really.
I would have played the same game though. Shut the heck up, Pat.
I would have. Yeah, if I'm fighting, I play it
Shut
safe.
up,
Play and win.
Todd's fight, he expected to stand and bang with Spong. It didn't go that way. I think Spong had a a pretty tight strategy of taking Todd down and controlling, kind of managing the fight. I would have coached Spong the same way.
Dude, sometimes you just need to be on our side. It seems like you're always the mediator or both sides. You know, it seems like you're on the red team, bro. Pat. I don't want to speak for them. Sometimes it's encouraging to other teammates, not just myself, when you're not. Just be on our side. Our allegiance.
Come on, man. I will.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man.
Good old hate.
You gotta do, man. No, I love you.
Yeah, those turds. Those blue turds.
Just a matter of time. Nobody wants to fight. Anybody want to fight? Gutter. But they're running out of options, 50, and they're going to have to catch that ass whooping. That's simple.
Matt Van Buren. His nickname is Gutter. So, and it's Gutter because he started from the bottom in MMA, and look where he is now. You know, that's where he got the nickname from.
Gutter downstairs talking.
Tuesday's coming real quick.
You make that call, man.
I will make that call. One thing I live for in this life is biting down on my mouthpiece, waiting to hear that name called, and I go out there and hand out an ass whooping or take one.
And he kind of said something like, "Yo, well, like if you want to fight Tuesday," and I said, "Yeah, go pick it. Let's do that."
Fields, man, that dude's just a turd. He gets under my skin, man. I'm not in middle school. We're in a situation to fight. If I don't like you, if I can legally beat you up, that's what I'm looking to do. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
I love it.
Whatever.
Gives me goosebumps.
I like kicking anyone in the face, whether they're my friend or someone I don't like, so it doesn't really matter.
Gutter is gutter. This is the way he is. Period.
185, thank you.
Like, the word quit or the word lose doesn't exist in his head. It doesn't register if you say that to him.
Damn, they're ripped.
Lima, and every day in practice, he looks like an Ultimate Fighting champion, so we'll see.
185, thank you.
Ole,
Every time I hear that blue team sing that ole ole, oh my God, it drives. I never thought that words could hurt me. That's a myth. That drives me nuts.
When I'm walking out to that cage, I'm just going to be thinking, I just got to break him.
Are you ready, Diego? Are you ready, Tim? Fight!
Ready, here it goes. Take it home, take it home, take it home. Let him. Take it home. Change to your feet. Right hook.
You cannot let him put you against the cage.
Leave it all in the cage, Lima! Everything you got, Diego! Right now, let's go! Now let's go! Push him on the fence, Timmy! Push it, yes! Elbow! Get your arm through, yes! He's tired! Same thing again! Grab him again! Grab him again! He's tired! Punch is gonna clinch!
Tim really came out hot in the first round. And Lima pretty much did what we told him not to do, is back up to the cage.
Back to the floor!
And Lima didn't listen too well.
Gotta listen here!
Williams got his back.
Being in a bad position, you know, especially in the first round like that, you have to stay calm. Like, you can't lose your head. You know, if I had lost my head there, he would have choked me out. So I just try to stay calm and be like, my time will come.
Yes! Yes! I don't believe that.
Hung in there and got the finish, man. Nice little bonus money, you know. Always great to get a finish, so I'm really excited.
Moving on to the semifinals, windy rear naked choke, Diego!
Hey guys, want to just talk to you guys about Timmy's fight yesterday. I hate that Timmy, we all know he's one of our best guys. Hate for him to be the example today. By no ways it means that we're disappointed in Tim. He told everybody in the locker room, you don't want to be where I am right now. It's no place to be, you know, out of the tournament. So I feel for him. But this is a good chance for everybody to look at the training itself and to realize that it's really a balanced thing. And in the end, the best word I can use is recipe. You know, everybody's recipe is going to be a little bit different, but we're all going to kind of follow the same guidelines. You know, if you put too much salt inside the food, it's going to taste too salty.
Practice was good this morning, so we took the evening off. Resting is just as important as training hard.
My sister makes the best pumpkins ever. Trying to picture what she does. Halloween was pretty cool. I asked for to get a few pumpkins in to make some jack-o'-lanterns.
Irish people don't really do the whole pumpkin thing, do they?
We always have. It was nice because I usually do that when I'm at home. We got some candy in case some trick-or-treaters called around to the house.
Oh, look. They brought... Hey.
And we got some costumes too.
Josh, you got to get in this. Penja to be in it.
I'll get in it.
It's got a garter and everything.
Yes.
We got to dress up for Halloween. We got to pick our costume, and
all right, I'll be back.
It's kind of my signature to dress up like a woman. I can only do it once a year without getting made fun of too much. I like to kind of be the silly person, make everybody laugh.
Look at this.
Tell me I don't make this look good,
right? Here, dude, they handed me this. I don't know if it's to do with your costume or what.
Oh, I can't wear that. That's a
Mike,
oh my God, that's a
Christ, dude.
They actually got a man thong. This is awesome.
Look at Josh.
Oh my God.
Anton is disgusting. He's like, I'm going to my room, bro.
Why are two grown men dressed up in women's Halloween costumes? Like, what's in your mind that makes you want to do that? It's just not natural. I don't know. They teach us on, I guess.
How am I gonna... When the other team makes fun of us, how am I gonna, like... How can you defend us anymore?
How can I defend you? You can't defend this. There is no defense.
How can you defend this?
There is no defense for this.
All right, I'm out of here.
That's a nice pumpkin, dude. That's a nice pumpkin.
We came back from practice. We saw that BJ's team had carved some pumpkins, and
let them keep carving pumpkins.
They skipped night practice to carve pumpkins and eat candies. So, you know, we gotta love their work ethic. They skipping practice on Halloween and eating candy. I love it. That's what I like to see.
What do you say? What do you say?
Hey! How you doing, little buddy? Which one? So you're Santino?
Yeah.
And you're Frankie Jr.?
Yeah.
All right, man. You look good. Give me your fist bump, man.
Yeah, Frankie came by with his little Ninja Turtles. Frankie had the mask on, you know, he had the swords, and just happy that he came by, man. You know, that's awesome, you know, taking him time driving down here, bring his kids around here, so it was awesome, you know, just a great day overall.
All right, take care, bro. See you guys. Say bye. Say thank you. Say thank you.
Pull it out on me.
All right, fellas. We went up to Mount Charleston and Went a little hike. Guys, get the guys out of the house on a Sunday.
Blue teams have 3 days off, and we're out here grinding.
Blue team has 3 days off?
They took Halloween night off and ate candy last night. They took last night off last night.
And if they feel bad, they don't practice.
And they were eating cheesecake and toasters.
Dude, everybody needs to be pushed.
I love their work ethic and nutrition. That's why they're all only good for 1 round.
All right, guys. What are we doing?
Supposed to be a world-class athlete. This is active rest.
I want to be an athlete, not the best at exercising.
To get that lactic acid out.
Do I look tired?
These dudes had it.
Almost there, Rambo. You don't want to miss this view, I'm telling you.
Bro, you said another hour?
It might be like 40 minutes late.
I hit water!
It was supposed to be an off day, but we ended up climbing a mountain. We were supposed to relax and stuff, but it was a long mountain to climb.
You guys can turn around if you want to.
So you guys gotta make a call me here, man.
I vote backward.
Man up.
Back.
Come on, we're almost there. Man up.
We're not almost there.
We're almost there.
We're an hour away, you said.
No, it's less than an hour. It's like 30 minutes.
Let's do it. Come on. Stop bitching. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's do this.
Walk and talk, fellas.
Yeah.
Dude, you'll be able to see for miles once we get there.
Mount Charleston was cool. The guys definitely had fun. A little spotty at some points, but the scenery was beautiful, and it was all in all a good day.
All right, Frankie, congratulations. You guys win. You're in control. Pick the next fight.
Got Ian Stevens versus Roger Sabata. Yeah. Ian versus Roger. I think that's just a great matchup for us. Ian's a very strong wrestler. I think Roger's more of a stand-up guy, I'd say. I just think Ian is the better athlete. I think he's going to be able to take him down and pound him out.
Ian is their first pick. He's a strong wrestler, and Zapata is the last pick of the whole season. You know, he's a boxer. Everybody thinks he's going to get taken down easy, but, you know, I see it in Zapata. He wants to win. He wants to prove a lot of people wrong.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to introduce some fun buddy of mine right here, Mr. Matt Hughes. How you doing, man? How you doing, man? What's your name? Roger. Roger?
We were fortunate enough to have Matt Hughes stop by the gym today. Everybody knows him. A multiple-time world champion and UFC Hall of Fame member.
Big inspiration for me over the years, you know, looking up to him, competing against him, and just different things.
Fought BJ 3 times. Unfortunately, I lost 2 of the 3. And we've trained with each other afterwards, and we've turned out to be pretty good friends, and we have a personality that's a lot alike.
Not only is he one of the legends of all time, but he's a great teacher, great coach, so.
Let me know. I got all my information free, and I give it out. So ask and you shall receive. Came in today for the team and try and teach them a few things, but more importantly, get in their head mentally, let them know that somebody's come in thinking about them, and trying to get them thinking positive. I always like putting a lot of pressure on people. You see right now my shoulder's on BJ's chest. I try and drop my shoulder a little bit, so now I'm actually pushing up on him. I've got a lot of pressure on BJ and his solar plex right there. Now, this leg in the middle, I'm not really doing much with it, but it's got to step all the way through, because at some moment, I'm going to go backwards. I'm actually going to take his legs away by his knees. There he is right there.
Man, coaching talent in this room is just crazy right now. There's about 4 or 5 legends in here, you know? It's amazing, you know, the little things these guys do to improve on my game.
There you go. Get it. Jack him up when you're strong, Raj. Jack him up when you're real strong. Get him up there. Come on, there you go. Take that unhook again. Take the unhook. Nice. Nice. Good stuff, man. Looking good, Raj.
Just 30 minutes with spending time with Matt Hughes, man. My game just got so much better.
Come on, Raj. Dig, 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 dig. Get him off your hands. You just let him control your wrist. Roll your wrist. Roll your wrist.
Roger seems to be very, very good. They say he doesn't have a whole lot of wrestling, but he really showed me a lot. So he's either picked it up very fast or he's just a natural. But he's obviously athletic, got some good wrestling skills, and, you know, if you can build off that, he's going to be tough.
Come on, Raj. Fight right away. Right away. Right important. Right away. Don't let him get in a better position. There you go. Come on. Nice.
Today, Matt taught me a great way to take people down off the wall, and just pretty much refining my tools on getting back up if somebody takes me down.
There you go, work it. Watch your chin. Nice. Come on. Uh-oh.
We really hope Zapata can turn it around for us, you know. Last thing we want is to start off 2-0 and now we're trailing, you know, 3-2. That's the last thing we need. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's up to Zapata. You want to be somebody. You want to be the ultimate fighter. Go in there and, you know, win one for all of us.
I'll take that fight any day.
Zapata versus Stevens, first round.
Now bring it on, come on.
Basically, Stevens comes out, literally throws no punches. The only damage he does in the first round picks him up in a big slam. Yes! Other than that, the guy is a human blanket.
Pummel in!
Zapata in the first round, you know, every chance that guy has when he's not being smothered, he is trying to punch or elbow or do some type of damage. At no point in this fight does Steve Mazzagatti say, this is your last warning. If you do it again, we're going to deduct a point.
You understand about that? Just watch the angle. Just watch the angle.
All he keeps saying to the kid is watch the angles on those elbows. Round two, all this guy Stevens wants to do is lay on top of you.
That's all he has. That's all he has.
Just keeps trying for submissions that he can't get. Zapata is punching, dropping elbows, and opens up a cut on his head.
He's tired, Zapata. Go! Knees to the body. Knees to the thigh.
So this is one of those fights that, depending on the judges, you never know which way it's going to go. But they actually give Zapata a round, which makes me happy. Fight goes to sudden victory. Same thing as round one, except...
Ian, you gotta come up!
Now Stevens is exhausted. And out of nowhere, Mazzagatti jumps right in after the elbow that this kid's been throwing for 3 rounds. Jumps right and says, 1 point!
1 point! 1 point! Downward elbow!
Oh, no! Oh, Jesus Christ! What?
First of all, the elbow that was thrown was not illegal.
1 point!
There was a stoppage for 12 to 6 elbow when the elbow comes down from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Watch that elbow! Watch that elbow! Roger! Watch the angles on it!
But Roger was throwing the elbows in from the side, which doesn't count.
This fight's over. I get up and I walk out of here. I can't take it.
You got 5 minutes. Take your time. Breathe, no pressure.
I can't sit in there and watch Mazzagatti another fight. You warn him about the elbows. You warn him. You stop. You stop the fight. I'm giving you 1 warning right now. You do it again, you do another downward point of elbow, I'm going to take a point from you. That's how you referee.
You ready? Fight. Let's go, fight.
Tony definitely had it. I'm surprised he went to the 3rd round. You know, Roger did a good job of capitalizing on them elbows. You know, I think a bunch of them were in the back of the head.
The point took the wind out of himself is what it was.
Still just laying over me.
Mazzagatti takes the point away from Zapata. He kind of knew all the odds were against him at that point, but never did he get it damaged in the whole fight, you know, so who are you going to judge the fight for? Stevens won the grappling and Zapata did the damage.
Your winner by decision, Ian Zapata. Let me do that again. You're a tough person. Let me announce that again. I got just to announce you won. Your winner by decision, Roger Zapata.
He won, huh? He won?
Oh, guys, that's exactly.
He lost the point and he won the fight. He lost the point.
Hold on, everybody. Be quiet.
It's crazy.
I'm like, what? How the is this possible? I run back outside where a near riot is about to happen. You know, because both teams are going crazy.
Back up, man.
Wait, relax. Everybody back up and relax. First of all, he lost the point. There's no way this kid can win the fight. It was an even fight. How does he lose unless... I mean, it does...
Exactly. There's no way this kid can lose the fight if you already took the point away. That's why walk, leave, so they kind of reverse the decision. That's what I would do. I would leave.
There's no way this kid can win the fight when you already took the point away. It's not even possible. This whole thing is completely crazy.
And he was getting dominated the whole round. He got his back the whole round.
He didn't get dominated until the fight was stopped. And the kid had 2.5 minutes to get his breath back and get back in the fight.
And he got his back the whole round.
Yeah, then at the end of the fight, he loses, and the kid lost the point. It's not even possible. The kid in the blue gets robbed by the ref in the first place. Then now the kid in the red gets robbed because there's no way after you lose a point you win that round.
Give him like...
It makes no sense. Everybody, go back to your locker rooms. Go.
Ian got robbed. There's just no other way to say it. The judges made a mistake. It was just absolutely ridiculous.
You did a great job. You dominated that fight. It shouldn't even have been the third round.
Crazy. Dude. Hey, guys, hey, it's over with. We got another fight coming up. That's where we're at now. Go with it. It happens.
One judge gave it to you, so it's a 10-8 round. Both the other judges gave it to you, so it's a 9-9 round. So what happens is they go around to all the judges and said, circle who you think won, and they all circle you. But that makes no sense. I thought Zapata won the fight. I can't stand a guy who does no damage, just lays on top of you and tries to wrestle and thinks he's going to win a fight. This drives me crazy. My point is, any of you want to win this show, move on, take those people out of the equation. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Wow. What's wrong with you, son? You are that lazy.
The spinach just wouldn't really, wouldn't blend up right.
We give Walsh a lot of slack. We just bust his balls, keep him sharp, keep him ready.
My shirt really got it.
You look leaner.
Still Fat Pat to me.
We razz Pat about being fat. We call him Fat Pat.
Rolling, fellas.
I've been leaning out. But you're still fat, kind of.
What in the world is going on here? Everybody teams up on Pat.
I love Pat, man. I told Pat yesterday, I think Pat's one of the nicest guys in the house. But you know what they say about the nice guy. He's fat.
Guys bust my balls a little bit, but growing up in the Boston area definitely toughens you up, so really it doesn't bother me. It's fluffy.
It's fluffy. I'm husky, not fat.
Man.
Here comes trouble.
Mark Coleman.
We were watching the Brazil card in the house, and things have been kind of tense between teams since the Zapata Stevens fight.
You see that shoulder pressure from Tejeda right on the chin and neck of Sarafian, and that's hitting him.
What? This is absurd.
Oh, we know we have an officiating problem in this sport.
I know, right? Elbows, huh?
Oh, defending a rear naked choke for 14 minutes and winning a fight.
Hey, elbows, 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 baby.
Elbows ain't doing
Hey, elbows send people to the hospital, bro.
Yeah. You looked very impressive, I must say.
Wow. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Anyone with common sense knows who won that fight.
I knew eventually Gutter was going to say something. And the blue team got all but hurt about it. So from there, it was like a domino effect.
9-9, 9-9, 10-8 is a majority draw.
No, 9-9, two score at 9-9, those two cancel out.
10-8.
And then the last judge...
Wait a minute. Hey, there's nothing to argue about.
That's what it's
called.
There's nothing to argue about. There's
On
nothing
the
to argue
scorecard,
about.
that's called a majority draw.
Well, according to Dana,
That's why they
he
have
won on
3
the...
judges instead of 4.
According
They
to Dana,
They have
he won
3
on
judges
the
so that they
scorecard.
don't go back and circle a name.
They have 3 judges so there can
they don't
be
go
a
back and circle the name.
majority.
Because it was a
You know,
majority
the same way they
draw.
do in government,
And
the
that's
same way they do
called
in
a
everything,
loss.
majority. So
That's
you can have
called a
1
loss.
extra person.
You want to go put it on the list to go Google that?
Yeah, go for it.
Go Google it. Go
Google that.
press the list.
Go on, go Google it.
You always talking.
Why are you joking?
You
I'm always talking.
Why are you minding somebody else's business? Why are you minding somebody else's business?
Yeah. Why am I?
I kept my mouth
started.
shut. You two started?
Yeah, you two started. Yeah.
Clown, dude.
Yeah,
I can't
I'm
wait
the
till you
clown.
get knocked
Yeah. I'm the clown. You think I'm going to get knocked out?
I know
We'll
you're going to
see
get
about
knocked
that.
out.
There'll be no judges in my fights. I can promise you
that's
that.
right.
Yeah.
I agree with
promise you
that.
Oh,
These guys are cage lions, so I expected it sooner, but I like a little feistiness in both teams, and I'm excited about all these remaining fights. It's really getting tense. Awesome.
Anybody need a tampon, or we can be all right?
I don't know. You need a tampon? Spawn doesn't say much, but he kind of made a comment. I tried to bite my tongue. I tried my best, but I just feel like the blue team's just way too cocky, and all they do is hoot and holler and celebrate when it was pretty much early Christmas gift for them. It's just like, come on, have some respect.
I said tampon because everybody's bitching.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of tension in the here.
Hey, don't talk about me.
Who's talking about now you got your tampon in the bunch?
No, but I'm about to, so don't talk about me.
You should.
I don't care.
And what's your point? Perfect.
They were running their mouths like bitches, you know? It's like, really? Seriously? You know? Be a grown man. So that's why I said, oh, you need a tampon? You know? It's not that hard. It's like, come on, just shut up and watch a fight. I wasn't talking to you. But obviously, when I said tampon, you associated pretty fast.
Huh? Everybody got giggles, tampon.
I ain't giggling.
Hilarious.
Just because I know how to talk doesn't mean I ain't giggling. Eddie's a different weight class than me. I wish he wasn't. So, like, now I got to sit there, you know, listen to him running his mouth and not screw my career up because I want to punch him right in the face.
You make no sense whatsoever.
You got me, right?
Yeah, well, it takes one to know one, I guess, whatever.
Yeah, it does.
That means.
I foresee a lot of tension in the house. This is definitely a ticking time bomb. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen.
Yeah. Actually, it went rather well, I think.
I thought so. No fist.
This is the main event of the evening.
Kayaks, that's what it is, man. Damn, you kayak?
That's cool. No.
Yeah, you do, bro.
No,
you go to your
for
buddy's
real.
house on a kayak.
We're supposed to do the coaches challenge today. I show up and I see 2 kayaks.
How he picked water sports? And this dude visits his buddy down the street on a kayak.
Frankie was already complaining that, you know, you give him a water sport. You know, this guy's from Hawaii. And I understand where he's coming from. It's going to be tough for him, but he's a good athlete. He'll be fine.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Coaches Challenge. This is my favorite part of the season. This is when you guys get to kick back, relax, no pressure on you. All the pressure is on your coaches. So here's how it's going to work. Starting line is right here. You guys are going to go out through this first buoy, stay outside the buoys all the way around, come back this way, through the bridge, and there'll be a finish line right here. Any questions? No? All right. So,
Get that Frankie cardio.
The winning coach wins $10,000 in cash. And everybody on their team gets $1,500 each. You guys ready? Let's do it. All right.
Frankie's ultra competitive. Even though BJ lives in Hawaii and owns a kayak, Team Red's gonna win this like we're gonna win everything else.
You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready? Set.
Sorry, dude.
Dude, what are we doing? I'm trying to turn back. Right at the beginning, kind of get jammed up at the first buoy. After that, Frankie takes off. He's leading it. Told myself, don't panic. Stay with this.
They are neck and neck, man.
Going through the first couple of the zigzags, I was doing all right, and we got to the one buoy, we got to make a complete circle, and I couldn't get the damn thing to turn around. And by the time I got back on track, BJ had a pretty good lead on me.
Thought Frankie was going to turn a little better, but you know what? Honestly, I didn't care if Frankie was in between. I was just going to smash right through to get my angle.
have a feeling it does have something to do with who's staying, sharpest on the turns, and BJ was definitely pulling away on the turns.
Are your arms smoked?
Hey, this is how my ancestors got to Hawaii. Don't feel bad.
All I knew was don't look back. I see all my guys cheering. I see his guys not cheering. It made me just go harder because I knew that Frankie was behind. Hats off to Frankie. Always a great competitor. And I'm glad we won today.
There you go. Congrats to you, man. You guys win the money.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Frankie.
After all the prelims, we're up 5-3. We have 3 guys at 205 and 2 guys at 85.
If you guys want to look at the... So I have a question for both of you. Is it just me, or is this the season of guys who just don't want it?
Exactly.
When it comes down to the semifinals, I like to bring the guys in, and I like to hear who they want to fight, why they want to fight them, what's going on in their head. But this season, the first question I want to ask is, do you want to be here? Do you give a... You got 2 rounds. You got 2 rounds. Do what you can do, but at least make it look like you give a... Make it look like you want to win. And when that bell rings, let there not be a shadow of a doubt that you won that fight. And even if something crazy happens and the judges steal it from you, the world knows you won that fight and you want to be here and you want to... I know you want to be here and you want to win.
These guys better wake up. I've been telling these guys from the moment they got here. I said, Dana White's in the house. Let's go. We don't want to see a boring decision. We want to see a knockout or a submission or the fight of the night. Why do you guys let Dana waste his time, come down to the Ultimate Fighter show, and then you lie on somebody for 15 minutes? We don't want to see this crap. Get out of here.
You want to come in and you want to wow people, man. Not wow.
I tell them, is here. Come on. You want Dana to come every time you fight? Do something. It's been a long 6 weeks of people just lying on each other. When I lose a fight, there's a good chance I'm probably headed to the hospital. I'm not going to be in the locker room telling everybody sorry. I'll tell you that.
I know that I already talked to you guys one-on-one, but let me reiterate. The money is still hanging out there. You have the opportunity to win $50,000. One other thing, in case you forgot. Whoever wins this next fight goes to the finale. This is it. This is it. Diego Lima. Versus Roger Zabata. Diego Lima versus Roger Zabata. This fight I'm interested in. I like Diego Lima. I like his attitude. I like his fighting style. And Zapata, I told him, I said, I think you're the least talented guy here. But you got heart. And I like that you keep fighting no matter what's happening to you. You keep trying to find a way to win. Congratulations and good luck, gentlemen. So I have respect for both of these fighters, and I'm excited for that fight. Matt Van Buren. Dan Spahn. Matt Van Buren versus Daniel Spahn. Spahn has the nastiest knockout in the history of the Ultimate Fighter to get into the house. We know what he can do, and he got this far. Let's see if he lets it go. And as far as Van Buren goes, he stunk the place out here in his last fight. I'm going to erase what I saw, and I'm just going to look forward to a new fight. Congratulations and good luck, gentlemen. Again, I'm going to erase everything that I've seen, everything that I think. I'm going to sit down, with fresh eyes and an open mind, and hopefully these guys deliver what I expect of them in this last fight.
This is gonna be a legendary night.
I'm not part of this. You guys are
The drinking has begun. Some guys got crazy, you know. Hector, Chris Fields, Tim Williams. They drink a little more than they should have, and, you know, it's just stuff happened, you know.
Dude, what doing? Leave me alone. I'm just taking a nap. Golf is bad, dude. My face here. Get the off his bed, dude.
I was obviously trying to sleep, get my rest. I've got a fight coming up. The lights will come on, I pop my head up and I just see Hector. I don't know what he was doing. He was just making a load of noise.
You're jealous that I jumped in bed with your girlfriend.
Let's have it real. Okay, I'm jealous that your news-talking face, okay, went up to my friend's room when he's getting ready for a fight after he beat you, and then you woke him up.
He laid on top of me for 2 rounds after I dropped him.
You gonna say that the gutter? You want to go in and say it the gutter?
He was not involved in my fight.
You want to go in and say it the gutter?
He was not involved in my fight.
Are you going to say it the gutter?
Think all walking around, you know. I guess it hit me really hard last night that I really, really was upset that I lost to him.
He beat you fair and square.
He laid on top of me.
You had a good for 3 minutes.
That's fine. He beat me.
Yeah, but your teammate just did that to me. And I'm not pissing and moaning about it. You just got to accept that's how fights go. You know, some people don't want to stand with you. Some people don't want to brawl. No one came out to bang. Like,
I came out to bang.
Yeah, you did. But like,
I know you did.
I'm not knocking people for what they did. This is the difference. I'm not knocking people. That's a game plan. It's called fighting. Like, don't get pissed off about it.
I'm not pissed off.
But you are. You're
still chilling, homie. I'm chilling. As I told the general, Gutter, I said, look, listen. During my fight,
you do
I came out and I said,
we hadn't had an entertainment like that in a while, but, you know, it got to a point that we're like, oh, all right, we got to go to sleep, man. We got training in the morning, but they kept on at it, you know.
Don't touch me.
No, let go. I thought you said you wasn't going to wrestle him, Fields. And look at you trying
Fields.
to...
Oh, I didn't mean that. I actually didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
You cut it loose.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Now you're about to be in a fight.
No, I didn't mean that.
Hector and Chris about got into it a few times.
Yeah.
Down.
Get your hands out of your pocket, Chris.
What? Are you gonna dance?
But they'd beat each other's throats, about to fight each other, and then 10 seconds later they'd be, you know, having a good time, you know, shaking hands and giving hugs and
we bang.
And then Tim ended up screaming, let's get busy, bro, all night.
Let's get busy! No, let's get busy. Let's get busy. Let's get busy right now.
So it was pretty much, you know, just a normal drunken night, you know.
My wife, she's gonna, she'll be disappointed about that one, like, but it won't be the first time I've disappointed her, so we're okay.
What's up, boys? How are you? So we're here at the MGM Grand at UFC 167, George St. Pierre versus Johnny Hendricks. You know, I've had some issues pretty much the entire season that I feel like these guys aren't motivated enough, like these guys don't want to be here. I had a talk with them when we were doing the fight picks, and I figured, you know what? I'll bring them down here and see what they're one fight away from. One fight. So if this doesn't fire these guys up, I don't know what to do. So let me just start by saying, I talked to you guys all the other day, you know, as we were getting into this thing. You're locked up in a house, you know, it gets a little crazy, and sometimes you forget what you're doing here. Anybody forget now?
No, I never forget.
This is what you're doing here. Everybody's looking for a ticket to this thing, right? Sold out. 3 guys on this card came from The Ultimate Fighter. That's real. If you look at the guys who are like the staple of this company, have come from The Ultimate Fighter. And because you're you, and you come from wherever you come from, and sometimes you get those doubts in your head, like this, blah, blah, you know, can I make this? I don't know the answer to those questions. You do. You are one fight away from fighting at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. You are one fight away from fighting in Mandalay Bay. Who knows where your next fight will be after that if you win. The life you dreamed of, the things that you've wanted, everything that you've ever thought you wanted from this sport is one fight away.
Why not? How are you?
Good. Pat Walsh is working out with us today.
My teammate.
Walsh is fighting Corey Anderson. He asked me last night if it would be okay, you know, if he came to the gym, and I asked some of the guys. Everybody said it's cool.
Slightly move just a little bit. People let you hold your wrist. Okay, thank you. Right here.
I feel like I'm posting.
Right here, baby. It's, all I do just... See? Beautiful. Pat's welcome in here anytime. He's a wrestler, and he can bring a lot to our guys as well in this last week. Give our guys a different look. Wrestle. Come on, protect each other. Nobody gets hurt here, but go hard. In the end, we're all going to be teammates or competitors. Hopefully, there's going to be a lot of competition between the teams going on in the future, because that means they're succeeding, and that's what it's all about. Move. Keep moving. Keep scrambling, buddy. Come on, Carl. Scramble. Get off her.
I'm just trying to figure out why the hell he's got to go practice with the blue team.
And if he's going to be getting 2 workouts a day, still going with us and then go with them, that ain't fair. We found out Pat decided to go train with the blue team. You got teammates that's fighting the blue team. How do we know that you're not telling those guys what we doing?
Yeah, my strategy with him since he is one of my son is to use the cage and drive.
You can't come get advice from us and try to talk about blue team right back, and then when we get out of practice, go practice with the blue team.
You know, it's like, what if he wrestles Rogers, you know? There is no explanation for him going to train with the blue team, you know?
And then, yeah, keep him there, and then he's...
We got over freaking 10 coaches here to help us, and, you know, he's got to go to the other team to ask for help. I don't know, man. It's just, it doesn't fly with me. Let's just put it that way.
Competition. Corey do the most? Does he move forward a lot, or is he like a... He kind of hangs out, He's actually got a real good shot.
Spawn is over there, too. He could be over there telling him what Gunner do if he won with Spawn.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to think about it, all that. He can be giving all that.
Is he going to roll with Rogers and be like, hey, Diego did this on Thursday?
I think it'd be a lot better if it's one of us left the team. And with Pat already being with the blue team training, I just figured he might as well get his stuff and walk.
Pat, no nickname, walk. Come on, let's see it.
And I'm definitely going to call Frank, and I'm going to have me, him, and Frankie sitting. You can't be going with both of us, and then, you know?
Exactly. That's what you got to do. I'm all for it, man. We got to sit. No, wait till Ali hears that. Ali's going to be like, this guy.
So what's your plan now? You plan to work with the blue team or what?
I'm working with the red team.
So what you cracking with the blue team for?
Got an extra workout in.
Just gonna keep it real with you. That ain't even because BJ asked us before they selected the fights. He straight up said, "I want to make sure nobody's practicing with BJ's team from here on out." And everybody said no. But then you turn around and go and practice with him yesterday, and that's.
I'm not switching teams.
Okay, but you can't be training with both teams still. You might as well switch teams. Am I mad that Pat's getting an extra workout? Not necessarily. I'm mad at the fact of how he's doing it. To me, I felt like he kind of lost his loyalty for the team. It's like we've been through this 5 weeks, but now you want to go get help from the other team to defeat a teammate. It's a crazy situation.
I'm going to get as many extra workouts as I can. You can do the same, all right? And if I'm getting extra gym time, if I'm learning extra stuff, this experience isn't just about winning, but it's also about learning the most I can from everyone.
But it is that we told BJ that nobody's training with BJ Penn, or we told...
I'm sorry, I never told BJ that I would never train with him. Corey gets his panties in a bunch and thinks that it's such an advantage for me to get a little extra work in. It just solidify the fact that he is scared. He is looking for excuses. If he goes for extra runs, is that him cheating? You know, it's just ridiculous. His point of view. I'm trying to figure out your point. All right, you're saying that I said I will not switch teams. I am not switching teams by getting an extra workout in.
But you're training with the blue team, so how do we know what's going on? How do we know?
Just practice.
Oh, trust me, that was the plan. If we didn't squash it, that was the plan. But I'm trying to figure out what's the plan. If you switching teams in there before I have to
I told you straight up, I am not switching teams. I am working out with Frankie every practice. I am not missing one practice, but I will get extra workout in. All right? You know, it's the same thing. You can go run. I just happen to doing it more intelligently by trying to get extra gym time in.
So you help train somebody that's going to fight your teammate, like wrestle with.
I got a workout in, all right? And I'm looking to win this show and have the best career possible.
Okay. So when everybody was
getting extra workouts in, and I'm not giving any information out.
We got a little controversy going on in the house with my boy Patrick. He's from Boston. He's trying to be a turncoat. Our coach not even working with you guys because they don't want to pick sides, but you're like, don't do it.
Still working with us. Mark helped pass me yesterday. Hey, Mark probably helped pass for you, right?
Pat doesn't seem to think that he's doing anything wrong. We tried to tell him that, think about it, Pat, if you're back home, you're training at your gym, one of your teammates are fighting somebody from another gym, would you go to that gym and train with that opponent to make them better? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But for whatever reason, he doesn't get it.
All right, real quick. Let's just talk real quick. Pat, for everybody. I know it's kind of. I'm gonna take part blame. You did speak to me about it, about the training with those guys and everything, and I just didn't realize that. I think you said Anti and Tim. I figured these guys are out. It wouldn't be a big deal. I didn't expect you to go train with their coaches.
Yeah, well, if I could take back the 5 minutes that a coach held past me, I would. All right. But I mean, the team has gotten ridiculous, and it's a little rough.
You got tricked, man. You got tricked. They tricked you. You fall for it. You did.
Tricked? No, I went to get extra work in. I'm doing this for my career, not just for this one thing, you know?
No, I understand, man. Listen, I'm saying, like, if you those guys would have been fine, but then you train with some of the guys that our own teammates are fighting. I think that's what they got upset about, and I got to understand their side too.
Yeah.
So let's just keep it at that. Look, it's just red team then. That's it. You train here, and that's it. If not, if you want to go to the blue, no hard feelings. Pat?
Fair enough.
The whole situation was, we're not going to coach either one of the guys. And they picked the corners from within our team, and he's going to get extra help to possibly, match up with Corey and beat him. So Corey felt this is not fair, which I agree. So he just addressed it. Pat was a little emotional. He kind of didn't understand the situation.
Like, we're not in the practice. We don't know, like, what you're saying. And I'm not even accusing you.
That's why. That's what pisses me off.
Hold on.
The fact that you guys should give me the benefit of the doubt.
We're not. No. We're not.
You went to the blue team, man. You're a great guy. But you went to their practice, did you not?
And I asked before I did.
But you did. And when you
lads, dude.
Bro, it's untrue. It's true.
I had spoken with Frankie, and he decided to bring it up in front of everyone, and it was just heartbreaking to have everyone attack me at the same time, and I got a little emotional.
I get upset. It's not helping you then. Just say, listen, all right.
You have no idea the kind of 2 days I had, all right? It bothers me the most that I got to the point of being emotional, and it shouldn't be like that. I should be focusing on my fight, and I shouldn't have 10 plus people giving me about it.
Next fight, we have 2 in a row. We have Diego Lima versus Roger Zapata at 85. And then at 205, we have Matt Van Buren versus Daniel Spahn. I wish all my guys could be in the finale, but only 4 can be. And hopefully they're all from Team Edgar.
For all my fights, I stay in bed for as long as possible. Just wait till fight time till I gotta go. Just rest.
What I'm gonna do here is just get a bunch of vegetables, put it on the juicer, and then juice it, drink that, eat some protein like some eggs, and then a piece of toast, and I should be ready to go. That way I got plenty of time to digest. The only thing is the toilet in the morning, you know, the toilet feels it.
Good job, man. Awesome.
Diego Lima versus Roger Zapata. Lima comes out, hits him with 2 really big leg kicks.
You heard a pop. Must have hit shin to shin or knee to knee. I was like, ooh.
Roger actually lands a good punch. Knocks Diego down.
Watch the triangle! Watch the arm bar! Watch the arm bar!
Roger lands right into a nasty, nasty armbar. He had deep. His elbow bent back the other way, and it hurt him. It popped, and the fight's over.
Winning by armbar, advancing, Diego Lima.
It's been a journey for me to be here, you know. I've been through a lot. My family, you know, leaving the family for 6 weeks, you know, it's tough, man, you know. I came here, I had a plan the whole time, and God stayed with me, and you know, I'm just happy, man.
We thank you for all the opportunities that you've given us, Lord. We'll give you all the glory and all the praise for everything. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Woo! Yeah, going here. I'm there, man. Just got to get one more win, and I'll have a UFC contract. One more.
Boy. Coming up next, we got Matt Van Buren versus Dan Spahn. This is a fight that we feel real comfortable with. You know, we feel that, you know, this is our guaranteed shot to get one guy into the finals. I see Spahn, you know, just wiping Van Buren out.
Come in, guys, come in.
We're very fortunate to get Chuck Liddell in today. You know, the man who built the UFC. He's probably my favorite fighter of all time.
Chuck was the biggest MMA superstar when I first got into MMA. He was the rock star of MMA. He was the face of the UFC. So it was a huge deal meeting him.
I'm confident Spahn's gonna go. I'm confident that guy in the black shirt's gonna get to the final. He's got a good matchup for himself in Van Buren. I really wanted Chuck to get some work in with Daniel Spahn. He's still got a tough fight ahead of him with Van Buren. Spahn's fighting a striker now, I'm glad, but he needs some takedown defense too. And I wanted him to feel what it's like, you know, to get into the mindset of someone of that caliber. I mean, you're talking the highest level right there.
I stay here and try to throw this way, right? That doesn't really do much. So I'm coming here, right? Pushing this way. Sorry. The 2 things I get asked a lot are how to stop from getting taken down and how to get back up when you get taken down. Yeah.
It was an awesome treat to get to meet Chuck Liddell.
Try to get that elbow up just a little bit.
I had about 5-10 minutes, one-on-one almost, it seemed.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that.
See that torque?
Yeah,
twist.
Twisting.
I just want to twist me a little bit, yeah. I like that. I just try to add a little bit to these guys' games. They take one thing that I showed them and use it in the fight, and it makes me happy. Now, a guy's pressing.
Oh, that's nice. See, you had 2 or 3 unstoppable moves. That's what made you so good at it.
Same thing I've always done is just try to get up like that with underhook, so that's why I like this a lot.
His motion was pretty good on the bottom. He does a lot of stuff I do already. Yeah, perfect. So I think what I showed him will help him. I lock it. Here, bam!
I feel really good, feel healthy. I'm ready to go, and I'm going to fight harder than I've ever fought. I'm going to try and finish him at every chance.
The game's all mental, you know. Everybody struggles with it. Some are better than others.
Don't grab the fist.
Use the fist here.
Take his time. Take your time. Settle it. Let him settle in, BJ. Let him take his time.
You kick your right leg and bring it in. Get to your feet, Spawn. If you
When you hit him with something, just get on him. Right? Let's not let him off the hook, right?
When he comes hard, the takedown's there. When we say one move, the takedown's there. He's coming wide. He's getting square. The takedown's there. But listen, you can't just lower your level. You have to step and blow through him like a tackle. Step and blow through him.
How you feel? You good? Yeah, I'm good. You look really good out there. Stay relaxed, right? A little more pressure. Let's do this next round big, okay? Hey, you're breaking him.
Dude, after your kick, make sure you put your hands up. Don't kick and drop everything. Kick hands up, ready to throw right after.
All about accuracy. Just touch him. Just touch him and he's going to go down.
stay out of the clear.
He's breathing hard, Diane. Let's go. Protect yourself. Come on, let's work. Watch those. Those are coming downward now. Watch this. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We knocked you down. It's okay.
Matt Van Buren versus Daniel Spawn. Without a doubt, the best fight of the season. Spawn would come on with a bunch of punches. Van Buren would land. I mean, it was a back and forth fight. They both took big shots. In the end there, Spawn got dropped. And Matt Van Buren jumped right on top of him, was going to finish him, and the ref stopped the fight.
Van Buren showed he's the real deal today. He weathered Spawn's storm, kept his composure, and Van Buren goes on to the finals. That was a wonderful fight. It's just hard for me to say that because it was my guy that lost.
Winner advancing to the finale, Matt Van Buren.
I always love you. I hate to have to fight me too. Oh, no, you didn't.
I think it's been a long time since we've had a finale where one coach completely wiped out the other coach. Yeah, Team Penn got beat pretty bad. But what's always great about the finale is the guys who belong there always make it.
Square off, boys.
At 205 pounds, we have Matt Van Buren versus Corey Anderson. Fighting here live in Las Vegas, Corey Anderson versus Matt Van Buren.
We said it was going to be us in the finals, and I know Gutter, and he's going to bring it all, and I'm going to do the same.
Core's my boy, but it is what it is. He's going to look to take me down, and I'm going to look to knock his head off, and that's pretty much how it's going to go down.
Thank you, gentlemen.
See you back in Vegas, baby.
And at 185 pounds, we have Eddie Gordon versus Diego Lima. Fighting here live in Las Vegas in the finale, Eddie Gordon versus Diego Lima.
I got heavy hands. He has heavy hands. Somebody's going to go down. That's just the way it is.
I'm going to knock you out, but I still love you. Lima, he's been the closest thing to a brother that I had. But brothers fight, so we're going to definitely go in that cage and put on one hell of a show.
Congratulations, you two.
Yeah, all-team Edgar finale. You can see the smile on my face. I like to win, and I'm just happy for my guys, you know.
And then live, the coaches will fight BJ Penn versus Frankie Edgar.
He's a very good opponent. He's represented the title well. But when I beat him this next time, the people will forget about the last 2 times that he beat me.
I think the 2 losses to me is kind of eating at him, and he wants a chance at redemption. But I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that doesn't happen.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate it. BJ wanted this fight. BJ asked for this fight. And BJ said he knows he can beat Frankie Edgar, even though he lost those other 2 fights. So here we go. BJ Penn versus Frankie Edgar 3.
On Sunday, July 6th, live from the Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas, it's the Ultimate Fighter finale. 2 middleweights and 2 light heavyweights fought their way to the top and are headed to the finals. In the middleweight matchup, powerful underdog Eddie Gordon brings his vicious striking and raw talent to the cage.
Friendship aside, we're going to go in that cage and put on one hell of a show. Let's do it.
Standing in his way, Edgar teammate Diego Lima, a jiu-jitsu purple belt who used his talents to bring down 2 opponents with submission victories.
We're just going to get out there and we're going to bang, and it's going to be a war, man. I can't wait.
Then, light heavyweight Corey Anderson, the heavy-handed, hard-working wrestler from Illinois.
Gonna be fireworks. People be ready. It's about to go down.
He faces off against teammate Matt Van Buren, the cocky striker from San Diego, whose unrelenting power earned him a TKO victory in the semifinals.
Matt Van Buren.
Corey's in the way of me winning the finale and getting what I want, so that's all the motivation I need right there to try to take his head off.
Headlining the finale, the tough 19 coaches. Former UFC lightweight champion, Frankie the Answer Edgar. Takes on former UFC welterweight and lightweight champion, BJ the Prodigy Penn. Edgar has defeated Penn twice in the lightweight division.
I think I've gotten a lot better since the last time we fought, and I think it'll show once fight night comes.
Now, Penn looks for revenge in their 3rd battle, this time as featherweights.
Frankie always comes with his A game, but I want to really try to do a lot of damage in the fight.
Diego Lima, very well-rounded. 2 of these guys, both coming from excellent camps. Corey Anderson, a very smart fighter.
It is Eddie Gordon, though, who enters the octagon with a 1.5-inch reach advantage. His natural weight class of 170 pounds. The right hand, though, finding its home.
Gordon has to be careful here. Oh, big shot.
Huge uppercut, another knockdown for Eddie Gordon. He might be out. Eddie Gordon!
Fainted, went right over the top, landed right on the temple. And Yves Levine saw enough.
Contract with the UFC and a brand new Harley-Davidson motorcycle.
Matt Van Buren, who is every bit 6'5", but it is Corey Anderson who enjoys the reach advantage. And really, he made that selection on the strength of his conditioning. The combination there early for Anderson. The takedown is there, and
Anderson's all over him, and Van Buren's got to be careful, he's got to move.
That is going to do it.
What a finish there from Anderson. And there's Van Buren, turtled up, not moving.
Anderson! You win the contract with the UFC and a Harley-Davidson motorcycle.
Frankie Edgar enters the octagon with a 2-inch reach advantage.
Touch gloves, let's do it.
And BJ Penn, Kenny, very upright here to begin things.
Extremely upright. See if Frankie uses that. Here he goes right into the takedown, trying to wrap one of them up, possibly setting up a triangle, and Frankie just kind of content to stay on the perimeter and beat up those legs.
Left hook snaps off for Frankie Edgar. Ready for round 2, Frankie Edgar and BJ Penn. Nice combination there by BJ Penn.
He's landing that right hand again and again, and just like we saw with Eddie Gordon against Diego Lima.
Frankie Edgar tripling up on BJ Penn and now landing. And really starting to make these shots count now towards the end of round 2. But these significant strikes piling up for Frankie Edgar.
I want to win this round big, all right? We'll worry about next round, all right?
Frankie Edgar lands his shots and he's gone, not allowing BJ Penn to counter at all.
Those strikes are few and far between. Covering up the mouth of BJ Penn to interrupt that breathing pattern.
Now Frankie Edgar moving into half guard now, landing big shots with his left hand. Putting the pressure on BJ Penn right now, landing shot after shot.
Dean is going to stop this fight. Frankie Edgar finishes!
Well, on the ground is where Frankie Edgar really did the most amount of damage. And Frankie Edgar kept advancing his position, kept turning it up round after round.
The answer!
Tom's River, baby. New Jersey. Come on now.
All right. The answer, Frankie Edgar.